Hey everybody, I'm here for another repot. This one is Lacanosa Asami, I believe. It's a Hoya, of course. These tiny variegated leaves. I love the variegation on these leaves. Beautiful. Sometimes they even turn pink, but here inside of there you can see that one is actually kind of white or cream, I should say. But as you can see, it is growing out of this little pot here. It is growing. Look at those roots. That is one of my favorite parts of the plant, to watch the roots grow. So look at all of the leaves. This is like one of my biggest tiny plants. It is beautiful. So we're going to repot it in this little pot. I don't like the idea that I don't have a cute cover pot for it. But let's get started. The first thing we want to do is get this out of here, these roots. Now, I have a strainer here with some pond, with some of my mixture in it. It's actually just pond. And this is one that I want to flush. So it came from plants that have already been up-potted. So you have to gently pull on that little pot. And I love these cute little pots. They actually have like holes in them for irrigation. Careful not to damage the roots. You can see that this pot is made. Look at that. The roots got like yanked out of there. And I was extremely gentle. But it's okay. I just want to get all of that dirt off of there. And of course I'm going to pause this so that I'm able to wash the roots off. Okay? So I'm going to get all of this pond off. And it's actually leca in here as well. I had some leca beads. And I wasn't really sure how to use them. But they worked extremely well when I first up-potted this. I should try to go back in my videos and find the clip from when this was tiny and maybe put it on a screen. Y'all see I'm just cleaning that off. And when I wash the roots, I will wash my hands. Okay? So I have all of the leca and most of the pond off. I'm going to take the strainer and rinse and wash these roots, and I'll be right back. Okay, so y'all, we are back with clean hands and clean roots. I washed them as best I could. I even added peroxide to the warm water. So, the roots are good and strong and healthy. And I think that this will fit perfectly in this 2-inch pot. So I'm going to get started with my soil mixture. But remember I told you before, it's the same mixture with tree bark, pond, and vermeculite. Also, there's a tad bit of fluval in here. So I fill it up about a quarter way, and I get those roots down in there. It's going to be winter soon. So I want to make sure, look at these tiny leaves, y'all. Those tiny leaves right there. See those tiny little leaves? I don't want to touch them too much because sometimes that creates a problem and they fall off. So now that I have the plant down in there, I am going to fill it up. Eggs. So all around the roots, I'm going to get that soil mixture in there. Looks like it's going to be enough. Go around. I have some leaves that are like really close to the roots. I don't want to bury those, so. But I do want to bury the roots. I've always enjoyed digging in the dirt since I was a kid. The texture of it is so earthy. And I just never grew out of it. So, here we go. Filling up, y'all. Filling up. No air pockets. Nice and tight down in there. Go back around to this side. I don't want it to be lopsided. Just like centered. I hope this lighting is okay. I thought I turned on every light. I probably should have made it a little brighter over here with this purplish light, but that's okay. I'm down to the last bit. And I am going to put all of this in here. It's about 2 more scoops. Okay. Y'all, I love vermeculite. Vermeculite is like gold. Okay. So, on this last side over here where it's hanging most, I'm going to slide it down in there. And bam. The roots are buried. Okay. Put it down in there nice and tight without smothering the roots or any leaves. I hope I did not bury any leaves down in there. But it is nice and full. That is my Lacanosa Asami. I believe that's what it's called. I just recently got addicted to these Hoyas, watching videos and connecting with Hoya lovers. So, anyway, the last part, look at how it hangs over. That is so pretty. The Asami is gorgeous. Just learning that this soil mixture, like I have a lot of plants that I repotted my Hoyas in this particular soil blend, and they are doing extremely well. It is beginning to get really cold outside, and I want to make sure all of my plants that need to be up potted, I get those done before the cold time, like really cold. But anyway, this is always my favorite part. You guys know that. My watering pail, it's a water catcher. Fresh water. Down in there. I could put this on the trellis. I'm not sure if I will. I don't even have a cover pot that fits this because I have so many Hoya and they're all so tiny that all of my 2-inch and smaller pots are occupied already. So I'm just getting that water down in there. Make sure those roots are not thirsty. And put this whole 16-ounce bottle in there. Just drain it. And then I'll say we're done because I don't have a cover pot. Hoya is a very thirsty species of plant. They like to drink. They do not like to be dry, most of them. So there's that. Now I'm satisfied. I believe she is too. Again, there we have Asami, variegated, variegated. That is a beautiful plant. Maybe I'll do a short on it. Okay. Y'all please have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you all for watching the video. Please leave me a comment, especially if you have questions. Like the video, share the video, and as always, love, peace, and power from me and mine to you and yours. We're out of here.